Prince George may have no choice but to join the army as would be expected of a future monarch. It was recently reported that the young heir might not have to serve in the military as many members of the royal family traditionally do, but according to one royal expert, that would be against expectations. Welcome to Royal Expert. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. Prince George may have no choice but to join the army as would be expected of a future monarch. It was recently reported that the young heir might not have to serve in the military as many members of the royal family traditionally do, but according to one royal expert, that would be against expectations. A royal expert has explained that Prince George expects to serve in the military if he wishes to preserve his birthright and become king. The Mail on Sunday reports that the young prince, who will celebrate his 10th birthday on Saturday, is under less pressure from Princes William and Harry to join the armed forces because royal life is less of a fishbowl than it used to be. William's friend, historian Dominic Sandbrook, told the publication, "The rules are different now. He wouldn't necessarily have to follow the old formula of getting into the army and then royal life." So, could Charlotte qualify to be a doctor, for example? I don't understand why not. It's less of an aquarium now than it was when William and Harry were growing up. However, royal editor Russell Myers on True Royalty TV that George is likely to continue serving, thanks to the royal family's long-standing relationship with the military. He said, "The link between the royal family and the military is well established. It is to be expected. You can't have a commander-in-chief, as George would be as a king, if he didn't have tea servants." Many of George's ancestors served in the armed forces, including that's his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service in 1945 and helped drive and maintain army ambulances. Richard Palmer, the Daily Express's royal correspondent, echoed Myers' comments, though he admitted it was unlikely that the heir would serve in a dangerous war zone. Speaking to the Daily Express Royal Roundup on Thursday, Mr. Palmer said, "On the one hand, you could say it's not 100% certain he's going to join the armed forces, but if I were putting money into it, I'd say Prince George is going to join the armed forces." Armed forces? This could be a safety hazard, Pandora Forsyth noted in his co-host, if George were to act like Uncle Harry and serve somewhere like Afghanistan, but Mr. Palmer said he could do something like William when he was a search and rescue pilot. While this is not without risks, it would keep the future king away from the front line in serious military conflicts. He continued, "I think it wouldn't stop him from joining the armed forces when the time came, but it would mean he probably wouldn't be able to serve in a war zone because that's what happened with Prince William." But let's not pretend William wasn't in danger when he was serving as a Royal Air Force helicopter pilot, for example. Last week the Wells family enjoyed a military-themed day outdoors at Royal International Air Tattoo at RAF Fairford in Gloucestershire, where George was tasked with hoisting the ramp of a C-17 transport plane and sat in the cockpit, flicking switches. Thanks for watching till the end.